J.R. Santana getting ready. A little extra motivation as he's facing his former team today. The Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, one out. Musser, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Amador, the lead runner at second. Sosa over at first with one away. To short, could be two. There's one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
One down. So next to hit for Texas, J.R. Santana.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Geronimo back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Santana with some impressive production lately.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not. You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
That one fouled off. Santana with another scorching run of play lately. Up the middle, Sosa. They take the force out, and that'll do it. One left for Texas, and our score remains 2-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This to third. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Murillo back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He gets there with the slide. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Santana with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swinging a foul straight back.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. So up next, Carson Williams with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the move. Hit on the ground to short. Valencia. Throw, picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Santana will hit next. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Woodson now at the plate. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner on the go again. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
First and second, 2 outs. Adael Amador. Next up for the Braves. This could end it. Hit to right, and that ought to do it.
I got it. That's fine. I got it.
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers even this series up at a game apiece. Santana had a game to forget. Had a single and an RBI.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one hammered left field, way back there. And that ball is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Groove. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One out, base is empty.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Musser grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Santana, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just off the inside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Richard Sosa. 1 for 3. Paget back to work. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Josh Musser next up for the Braves. Paget is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Santana did a good job in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
J.R. Santana getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Next up for Texas, J.R. Santana. Santana working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the catcher, Rod Edmonds. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that will end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. One out and a runner at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. He's trying for third. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. 2 away. Two aboard, 2 outs. And a strike on the outside edge.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, right side. Oh, nice stop at first. And they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that's in there at the knees. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rogers makes the play, and there's 2 down. So 2 down. Kyle Manzardo up next for the A's. He's been a great free agent side. Padgett back to work.
1-1-1.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, picked out of the dirt. Ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Up next for the Rangers, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one the other way. On to first. And there's 2 down.
Come on, Raphael.
And a foul ball. Two outs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nice rip, kid.
And a base hit right there. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So up next, David Woodson. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. throw. Save! Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
So next to hit for Texas, Alex Freeland. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll only hit it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. So now the DH spot, Conrad Massey. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Liner, base hit, headed for the plate. He will score. The A's have moved up in front. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, J.R. Santana. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-1 now. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for Texas, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now, Jet Williams. The Athletics down to their final strike. Line drive. To first, picked out of the dirt. Ball game. Santana with a less than great game in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.